And the Longhorns ready to get this thing started and open the season. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's take a quick second. Out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Look out, he's got room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quarterback may change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guarantee to give him 4th down conversion either, but still, trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He works his way inside down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends.
I gotta take a rating course.
Dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gunderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running into the open space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good
And it's in for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing.
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Number 0. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going back to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Calls it in, the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the air, it's Manning. It's complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets the back moving. After the filthy move, he's got room. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Longhorns are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Looking for more room. At the 30. Inside the tag. And he will house it. What about the speed for that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job of flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here. on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now this offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Slithers into space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Creates a little room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Fourth and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on fourth and short.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got a man, it's Tyson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Gunderson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Finds some fresh air. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Coming up on second down as they try to hold this lead. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got his man. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Creates a little space. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now, Palmer, just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on fourth down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. The offense changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the QB to scramble, get outside the pocket. Nice job closing in. Really didn't give him an opportunity to even have a chance to push the ball down the field. And that goes down as a sack, which is beautiful.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's inside the 15. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Defensive backs spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Wants to throw on first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And he knocked through the extra point, pretty meaningless in the grand scheme, and the game is over. What a game we had.